Good to see you, everyone. My name is Robbie Howell. Recently, I released a video in which I reviewed my appearance in a short film called Imagine Me and You, link somewhere up here. In that film, I portrayed a psychotically childlike kidnapper named Liam. It struck me just how different my portrayal of Liam was in the final incarnation of the film as compared to some of my earlier attempts to embody him in my original self-taped audition. I'd like to, alongside you, compare the two side by side to see how my understanding of the character evolved based on feedback from my director, interactions with my co-star, and similar. Let's see what we can learn. After we finished the project, I remember asking Vanna, my director, about why she had cast me as Liam in the first place. She said that when she first saw my tape, she was struck by how sweet and likable my iteration of Liam was. Though we ended up toning that down substantially in the eventual product, it allowed me to get a foot in the door during the casting process. My tape stuck out in comparison to my competitors.
How could you even ask me that? I would never hurt someone I love. How could you even say that? I would never hurt someone I love. Never, never. I just need you to stay here. To learn to see the good in me. You'll learn to love me. I just need you to stay here. And learn to see the good in me. You'll learn to love me.
If I'm honest, I find myself really dissatisfied with the tape upon rewatching it, and I'm kind of shocked that I got the gig off of a performance this poor. I feel like my peppiness is a little too much. Fortunately, my director did seem to find more to like in it than I am now rewatching it. Just goes to show that you can get good gigs off of not-so-great tapes.
Carla. Imagine me and you. A year from now, maybe, or maybe two. I was thinking that maybe we could start a family together. Carla, imagine me and you. I was thinking in a year, maybe two, that maybe we could start a family together. What do you think about that? A little girl with your eyes and your smile. That would be perfect. You'd make such an amazing mother. Imagine, a little girl with your eyes and your smile. It'd be so perfect. You'd make such a wonderful...
Tell me, Liam. Look at me. Is this the best of me?
Liam, look at me. Is this the best of me?
This scene is definitely my favorite part of the film, and I think I do some amount of justice to it, at least by the end of my self-tape. I think I do an okay job of portraying a moment of lucidity in Liam's unhinged dreamland, enough to, at the very least, allow for a moment of vulnerability different from his normal vulnerability, a crack in the armor of his self-constructed fairy tale. Excellent acting, as always, by the multi-talented Brooke. So what takeaways can we draw from this comparison? Well, for starters, even if you are not fully satisfied with the tape you submit, there is still some chance that it can convert into a high-quality and enjoyable project. Similarly, it is better to stand out than to play it safe, especially if, like me, you have an unusual look that will not normally mesh with someone's intended vision for what a character will look like. Lastly, conventional wisdom dictates that you should always try to start strong when auditioning, but if for whatever reason that falls apart, at least try to finish strong, leaving your auditioner with a good lasting impression of your performance. Thank you so much for your time and interest. I hope this was a fruitful and engaging topic to go over, and I hope that some of the lessons that I learned while recording this will translate well to you in your auditioning going forwards. Check out the full film, linked in the description, and as always, my name has been Robbie Howell, and ciao for now.